Alright, welcome back. So in this video we're looking at, from Unit 1 of CS Academy, flower bud. So we're going to make this flower bud that's here. This is the solution. This is what we currently have, so we're really just kind of focusing on this area down here. So the very first thing we need to do is actually create these green, draw the bushes, because if we draw this first, we're going to end up with this behind the bushes. So we really want to focus on this. And as they talk about here, it says, remember that the order you draw the circles matters, right? So we first want to draw the dark green one so that it shows up, and then the light green ones show up over top. So this is a circle right here, and then these are two circles as well. And this is the center of that circle with a radius of 75. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create 3 circles. And let's go ahead, I'm just going to copy all of these. And then we can start placing that information in. So this is the center of the dark green one, so 200, 360. So let's go ahead and do 200, 360. And then the radius that we had was, I believe, 75 is what it said. And then we need to make the color. Well, if we put our cursor there, it says dark green up here in the upper right hand corner. So we're going to go ahead and fill that in with dark green. So same thing with this. Now if we draw this, let's go ahead and actually go back to our canvas and go ahead, well, I'm going to get an error on these, so let's comment these out. One of the good things with coding is using the comment feature, or comment syntax, is really helpful. So I want to go ahead and run this and just see what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can see there's the circle. Okay, so we're going to go back to the solution, and we're going to go ahead and remove these comments. If we don't do that, that circle's not going to show up. So it's important to remove these comments, otherwise the code just won't run there. Alright, so we got our 2 circles. Let's go ahead and get back to finishing these 2 up then. So this one's 150 by 380. And the radius of this one was 65. What was the color? Was green. Now for this one, it's 250, 380. So same Y location. And we want to keep them the same size, and we want to keep them the same color. Okay, so if we run that, now we have these that went over top of that other. And then the last thing we need to do here is we need to create this right here. Okay, just that one circle, and it's gold, and it looks like it has a radius of 12. So we're going to go ahead and create a circle down here. And what was the 200, 280, and the radius is 12. And we're going to fill that in with gold. Okay, so then that should complete this one right here. Let's go ahead and run that. There we go. So it's really important with these is to make sure that you do these in order, especially these right here, right? You want to make sure that you do the dark green one first and then the greens. Otherwise, if we took this and actually placed it at the bottom, I can actually show you that. Cut and paste. If we run that, it's going to look like this because this was the last circle to be created. We obviously don't want to do that. So we'll keep it up there at the top. But there you go. This is how you create the flower bud. Just got the, we'll run that again just to get it back to the way it should be. So you got your 3 circles, and you got your circle right there. All right, hopefully that helps you with this activity, and good luck.